Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Europa Universalis 4 as we continue our Denmark and now Scandinavian game. So we in the previous episode went in defense of the Empire. We are the Emperor after all, so why not? We went in defense of the Empire against no one else other than France. And it is going really well. We haven't actually done a whole lot. France actually bid a lot more than they could chew. As you can see, they are toward Scandinavia, Portugal, Savoy. Not going to take the colonies into this. Venice, Liege, Brandenburg, Brunswick, Trier, Poland, Vinland, Hungary, Bavaria, Baden, East Frisia, Thuringia, Osage, Abenaki, and Powhatan. Yeah, the chain of alliances is a little bit crazy right now, especially if you consider that they actually fixed the protectorates, sort of. There are still a couple of bugs in there, but, well, better than nothing. And the siege of Konoha is actually over, so I'm actually going to go to Pamlik to try to grab that siege from them, if I can. So yeah, what is this about? Well, we have taken that over there. They don't have any revolts whatsoever, which is terrific. Can't apparently go there, I don't know why. But in the next month it will be done anyhow, so really no point in going there. There we go, colony self-sustaining. That is lovely. Grown enough to become self-sustaining and has become one my core immediately. It's the English culture. We actually accept English culture, so I'm not going to do a damn thing about it. I'm really hoping that they will core these two soon, though, and hopefully that will be done soon. Now up here we are actually sieging Ile-de-France. Vlaanderen actually was finished. Let's move to Vermandois over there to actually help, if need be, this siege or those battles. 27,000 troops. They will actually probably win that if I don't help them. So with that in mind, I'm going to do something that I'm going to lift that siege and move these guys. Well, actually, just stay there. 0% as a start is a good one. So we'll go there, try to help them out. Probably didn't have to, but let's actually wait to see if they will actually move their troops there. No, they will move to Lemurs. So let's lift that one and move to Champagne. They will go on 31, 4th of January. We can go, no, not there. Straight away. Go for it. They will probably be there in time. At least that's what I'm hoping. They are taking a -1 penalty, and I think they are pretty much balanced. No, the fire is actually better in that guy, and this guy has a shock of 6 but a fire of 3. And there we go. Alright, now the tables will probably turn. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We actually lost more troops than they did, but that is understandable. Let's retreat with these guys over there. And we'll actually retreat them to Lunenburg or even to Lauenburg, just for the sake of it. And I'm hoping that the siege of Ile-de-France will finish soon. That's my hope. Now, the loan, I know it's coming due. Let's take a look at how much will it cost me. I could repay it immediately. Let's do that. Let's repay it. We are making money, even though we are reinforcing 10.4. We are still making money. That is lovely. Netherlands, they are still down there. That's fine. You should be able to win that, I'm thinking, even though we'll take more casualties than the French one. Yeah, you did. Right, so with 70,000 troops, we actually defeated that. Chickasaw converted, lovely. Have you cored this? Not yet. Damn. Occupied by Hungary, and this was actually occupied by Scandinavia, by me. Good, good going. So I could siege Arkansas, but yeah, probably not. Probably not. So 59%. I think this is about the time where I try to make a peace deal with France. Sure. Let's go and take a look at what we could do. Yeah, we could do this again, really squeeze. But first and foremost, I want to take a couple of provinces from them, so let's do that. I want to take this one, and that one there will effectively kick them out from here. And yeah, France -3 even. Damn. Yeah, -3 I think. Yeah, that's it. French Louisiana is actually a little bit more, but good. Cancel that. Return course, no. Release nations. We have a couple of them that can be released. Let's actually release the ones that I know are part of the Empire, namely Friesland. Friesland is part of the Empire, so release it. Provence, no. Burgundy, sure. Yep, we cannot do that. Galre, you don't accept. Lorraine, you don't accept. Luxembourg, you won't accept actually. Bar, you won't accept. Hainaut, you won't accept. Benin, you won't accept. Alright, so this peace deal, 40 war score, a little bit of cash. Could go all the way to 308. Let's wait for a little while longer. I think that will be fine if we actually wait for a little bit. A couple of sieges to finish and whatnot, and we can effectively just make a separate peace with these guys. So let's take a look. Cipher peace. You would accept a white peace. I don't want that. I can make you release a couple of nations. Burgundy, I could make you release Burgundy, really. Poland, nope, not going to do that anyhow. Friesland, you won't accept, and Galre, you probably won't accept. So return course to Cleves, nope. Treaties, forceful legion, nope. Transfer trade power, you won't accept, really. Right, so we'll have to wait. Damn. I was hoping we would be able to make a peace deal with those guys already, but apparently that's not true. Let's actually bump up the speed. There's really nothing, well, not a whole lot that I can do. And let's actually start to fabricate a claim. I have two guys over there, so let's start to fabricate a claim on London. Their capital. We'll take London next. We will take London next. Pamlico actually revolted, so I have to go there and lift that siege. And yeah, that's fine. This is going just fine. One available colonist. I know that I have it. Nemours is over, so we actually finished that siege. Good. Right, so let's continue. Next to it, we'll move to Champagne. Right next over here. 6,000 troops defeated, and will you try to do something? 44,000 troops. Yep, you will try to go there. So apparently they are trying to do something. Yeah, no, I don't want anything. Well, I could take Friesland actually from you. Start to move in to the Antwerp trade node. Yeah, but no. Release nations. Galre. Now you would accept. Friesland. You won't accept two of you. $68. How far away? A lot. So let's actually release Friesland. And transfer trade power. Yeah, no need. Let's just do that. They don't have money apparently. And annul treaties with France and with Spain. This I actually want, so I'll wait. That will be the peace deal that we will make. And that will be it. Now, are you really going to be dumb enough to attack somewhere? Excellent minister. So we could get military benefits or stability and prestige. Well, right now I don't need stability. That's really, yeah. So military benefits, we'll go for that one. And 100. So this is the right time to actually recruit a couple of guys. So let's do it. See that? So I actually will kick this guy out later on. Actually, I can detach a siege. Move there. We'll do this. Move there. Switch this guy around, and now kick this guy out. He's a good one, but we have a better one now. Let's merge. 14%. See, and over. Let's move up. I know we'll fight there, but with this general, we should have a breeze through this. Yeah, I thought so. And they actually helped out over there. Yeah. I'm actually going to break France as at the best of my abilities, just because France is a little bit overpowered sometimes, and they have a lot of manpower and a lot of troops still. Problem is they don't have it on the mainland, so they will effectively be occupied like crazy. Wessex and Kent, London. Do we still have the truce with them? No, we don't. Euron, you don't want to leave the coalition, really? Truly, you don't want to leave the coalition? Ile-de-France, so they lost their capital. Good. Let's up out over there and then move over there. France should start to try to make a peace with me sooner or later. Yeah, I haven't lost a lot of troops anyhow in that battle. They were mostly those guys. Let's make them an old treaties with Spain. Yeah, they don't accept. That's fine. Just do that. There we go. And 5 Imperial Authority. Good going. And let's take a look at the French super peace. Well, 8 days. We'll have to wait for 8 days, then we'll actually make a peace with France if I can. Well, they will accept this, but this is really not good. Oh, apparently I can make them release somewhere else. Luxembourg, I know, is a part of that, and if I could make them release Burgundy. Can I make them release Burgundy? I can. And Luxembourg. Nope. That's the most money I can take. Really? 300 gold. No treaties with Russia. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we'll take this. We'll do this. I think this is fine. I think this is actually very, very fine. Very, very good. So Burgundy will arise once more. Which will be good because it's part of the Empire anyhow, so. At least I think it is. Might be doing a bit of a mishap there. Burgonde, are you part of the Empire? You are not. Well, that's fine. We'll weaken France anyhow, so I think that is fine. So yeah, we'll do that. Cancel these vassals. Why not? Why not? Yeah, we'll cancel it. It will only cost 100 diplomatic power. Alright, let's send a demand. That's it. That's the war. 20 Imperial Authority. Lovely. And trade dispute, colonial conquest against Ashanti, and imperial ban against Burgundy. We'll lose that because Burgundy is actually part of the Empire. And we can apparently reform this, which will give us Euro prestige, legitimacy, and corporation costs. Yes, please. There we go. Burgundy, are you part of the freaking Empire? I don't think so. At least I'm not seeing you there. Let's wait for a little bit. We gained the... Really? Alright, so I think if Burgundy is not part of the Empire... I'm not seeing it. Are you seeing it? I'm really, really not seeing it. Well, okay. Well, what matters is we won. That's basically it. We won. And we won. Just fine. Let's get there and okay. Well, not you. You will go there. You, however, will go over there. Right, so this is about the time where I will declare a war for England. They are at war with, well, they are allied with Cleves and Munster. Although I still have this being fabricated, so we'll wait for a little bit. And they still haven't taken London out of there, which is a bummer. Really, really, really a bummer. But oh well. Oh well, oh well. 47, 21. This is probably, yeah, 53. Yeah, Sevilla. Oh, apparently they have rebels there. Let's go over there to help them out. Shawnee. This still hasn't been cored, goddammit. Right. Let's take a look at how liberty desire 12%, 12% as well. Tariffs are actually good. And there we go. We help them out just fine. Now, how long until I can actually integrate you? A little longer. Okay. I don't think I'll need to effectively get well, another troop there, but just for the sake of it, I'll actually put it there. The Hansa cancel the military access. Let's move up to speed. I wonder, can I sell you provinces? Not a core claim or previously owned. Does not accept culture. Price is above. Yeah, so that's a big no. That is really a big no. Oh well. Will you just leave the freaking coalition, please, if you will? Thank you very much. I want to declare war for you. Altmark, sure. Now, have you cored? Dude, I have a core province right there. God damn it. I so freaking hate this. I have a core province right here, and they don't actually will let me colonize there. How great is that? Hmm? This one I understand because I don't actually have a core. But damn, are they pissing me off to no end. Sure, you can never have too much grain. God damn it. You can become the defender of the faith. I don't want that. Now, what I really want is actually to lower this for a little bit to actually get a little bit of money incoming. And no, because the claim has been fabricated in London. Indeed. So we will go for a war against England, and this time around to take their capital, take London. Cleves and Munster, Hungary and Bavaria will join. Let's go for it. I'll take London and call it a good enough effort. So we'll go there. You... Do I have a free leader? I don't. I can put my king in Indo. 263. Yeah, no, I want that. Well... Sure. 6 fire. That's a good one. Let's move there, and you... Wait, and... Oops. Can close that. 4th of June, 6th of June. Just move there to stop them. There we go. London. And move there. Hop out. Good. Move it. Move in. Blockade that. Good going. Now I know Euron is actually in the mix as well. So I could take this opportunity to actually kill them a little bit. Why not? Let's do it. Right, so my heir died, so we got... Ooh. Good. 655. How old are you? 10 years old. Right, it's about time you die. Good thing I put you in charge of a military... of an army. Good going. So, you were actually just... okay. That seems about right. He actually survived the freaking war, but now... Oh. Siege of Kentucky. Alrighty. Damn. Yeah, Siege 3. That's a good siege value. Land Force Limits Modifier. That's a good one as well. Yeah, let's lift that siege, actually. Do I have a free leader? No. That's fine, though. Let's move in. How long until that? 9 years. I can definitely take that one. And finally, discipline and force march. Good going. Recruiting Act, National Manpower Modifier plus 10% and recruitment time minus 5%. Good. And we have more discipline, which is on them, which is awesome. London has fallen. Yeah, I thought it would be done soon. Let's actually move. Where do they have the port? Right there in the channel. There, crushed. Move over there. Do something about it. And yep, this is going fairly well. Fairly well. Now, have you core that? Not yet. God damn it. (644), 59 years old. Eastern colonial government. Facility cost modifier. Army morale speed. Yeah. Indeed, it is fine. Let's take a look at our inflation, by the way. City of Wea. I think we shouldn't have any inflation. Yeah. Good. Let's move to Ohio. Is this all part? Not all. I need to be careful not to take... well, I cannot take it yet. Actually discovered a little bit. City of Cornwall. Alright, so England. What would it take for you to get... to give me London? -1. Well, we will... that will be the... probably the only thing we are going to take in this war. I don't think I'll take anything else, just because London will be a pain to core actually. So 14 base tanks, yeah, that will be a pain, but we will only take that one. I can't make a separate piece with these guys because they are a member of the coalition, which is another bummer. And can I take I can take provinces from them, but they are actually quite expensive. So let's do this and give me money. (96%) to actually vassalize England. Huh. That poses an interesting... I can do that. Let me actually take a look. Hang on, what did I want to see? Oh, diplomatic. 6 out of 6. So penalty of 1. I can deal with that. Off we go. Do you have... no, you don't have anything there. You don't have anything here. That's Majapahit. You have, however, a couple of provinces over here and over there as well. But I can siege these. So let's move in there. And we will actually... oh, damn it, really? We can't use that one. But I will probably grab this army. Let's move this over there. Probably grab that army to actually move somewhere. Can I get military access from Pueblo? Protectorate of England. So I'll inherit all of that. Yeah, we will vassalize England then. Yeah. That is... yes, we will. We will vassalize England. That is, I think, the best thing I can do. Alright, so we are going to... we'll lose stability. Sure. That is fine. I'm going to grab one of these armies and actually move them down there. Actually, I will grab both of them. They should be able to just continue the sieges by themselves, and they should actually be able to win. And I actually need to put a cut in the episode. So I will put that cut, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I'll leave you guys with a promise that we will vassalize England by the end of this war. That will be my war goal. Vassalize England. That will be it, and this will actually free up the coalition. That Iran will be the only one in the coalition, so I can actually just chip out at them in 5 years' time, and we'll actually have England and these guys as a protectorate. I'm thinking, but for that I think I actually need to occupy all of England. I'm actually not sure. I'll investigate that before I actually make that, I think. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, thumbs up please, it really helps the channel. And I'm fairly happy with this playthrough so far. Let me know in the comments if you are having fun and what I could have done better. We still haven't gotten into any war with Russia, basically because we are in a standstill. Basically right now they are allied with Bosnia, which is fine, because they broke the alliance with Hungary, which is good. So yeah, right now we are really powerful. If you guys want to know, we are first in diplomatic, second in both admin and military rankings, which is awesome, and we have room to grow our army, as you can see there. So I definitely will grow that, and our navy as well. So yeah, we have a couple of things. The plan for the next couple of episodes will be this: we'll vassalize England, see where we stand in regards to the vassalizations that they have, or the protectorates that they have, or the colonies that they have. We'll take a look at that. And after that, I can actually recruit a couple of thousand troops here, which I might just do to boost up that. After that, we will finally freaking get the fleet to where I want it to be. I definitely need to get a little bit more light ships to patrol. As you can see here, we're actually getting quite a bit from here, but I need to put a lot of light ships in here, I'm thinking. Yeah, 4.35. That is really no good. I need to send more up there, and I need to put some over here as well, and actually take this from there. Actually, we'll need to do that. So that will be the plan, and then we'll actually bump up our military to the likes of Russia. Hopefully Russia, well, that is probably overdoing it, but we'll try that. And later on in the next episode, I think we'll take the absolute rulership, which will mean we'll be able to move to absolute monarchy, which will give us a boost to our discipline. Right there, discipline plus 10%. Our discipline is already at 110 if you don't count the counselor, the advisor. So that is awesome, and we'll actually have to build the Admiralty and the War College. That is another thing that I really want to do. Good going on our traditions, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching yet again. And until next time, do take care and goodbye.